chick who looked pretty in pink, but you could tell she was a working girl. I hit the bar, Scarface stepped up to me, whispered in my ear, the Godfather says we gotta plot it Carlito's way. Bartender keeps trying to tell him, but he won't listen. You can't get above the rim, man, white boys can't jump. Anyway, so I'm just trying to do the right thing, right? So I order a tall glass of Basquiat and figure this must be as good as it gets. After a few more drinks, I consider writing my never-ending story. If it ever became a movie, I could be played by the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I would name it My American Tale. 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 This is my American tale. This is my American tale. This is my American tale. My version of life. Cheers.
Oh snap, y'all waiting for the wake up show? 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 Ktng morning show on Periscope and live stream on your Facebook. Coming at you now. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, that's right. Because today you guys are actually seeing me without what they would call my guest. Yo, welcome to the Ktng morning show. That's right, wake up people, that's right. It is now Tuesday, 17 degrees in Los Angeles. Somewhere around 70, 69 here in Compton. You know how we do this. That's right, it's our morning thing. Speaking of morning and so forth, I gotta put some hot water in my cup. I'll be right back with you in a second.
Luck says shut the fuck up. Bitches in the back like crack getting cut up. I speak on behalf of them boys you call stuck up. Act like a man to get cock smack the fuck up. Pull a truck up. Luck, you know the name. Assed out in the bleachers, stay shitting on the game. I suppose that you're spitting his flames. Howard, knew your crew is bad new. I can smell the dirty powder. Steve, I drop degrees chill. Come 4x4, lose one like Drew Hill. Stay high, see me in his crazy hair today. Two choices, squeeze a pill.
Crazy hair.
What the fuck's going on?
27 years of crazy hair, baby. Lasting me longer than any relationship ever had with a woman. Call himself a damn woman.
Say the rhyme, shit.
Anyway,
hit spit, bitches vernacular. Miraculous rhyme flow, back to the immaculate. But knock a blast, nigga, that's fast. Ladies rock the guys outside, speedy knockers on the floor. Fellas pull your cock out on the word.
God bless. Good morning, welcome to the Wake Up Show. This is your host, your impresario, the DJ IVG to the Z, Zesty all day. Underneath the 101 freeway. That's right, you know who it is, you know what I be. And I will show you straight to the door so you can walk around on the corridor. We're talking about Eagle Crenshaw. Baldwin Hills, you might get past. Okay. Downtown LA, Watts Compton. South Pasadena. East LA, where y'all bring up the land. Move around. Alright, well let's pick this bad boy up. Alright, so needless to say, I like to start with a little simple call. What the hell happened on my way to work? You just say, oh God. It looks like, you know, I haven't get your hair. Don't take all this stuff out of here.
Yeah, mommy pulled over. I've been your pussy like for years. I knew
now it looks like both boys want a bad brain, you know what I'm saying? How about that look?
That's why I carry mini me. 50 feet when my performance starts.
Now you gotta come up. What up? Straight up. I know y'all listening. You on live streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. On the KTNG.org. Check your Facebook. You get the website. Please go there and join the show. Join the show. Become part of the 144,000 people and your listeners and viewers of this incredible community station. That merits more so than anything else because we're here in the community. Most importantly, we need our users
Yeah,
interviews.
get the fuck up. Yeah, I said it, get the fuck up.
Anyway,
you yelling after dark, you get stuck up.
Okay,
Get
so
destroyed, baddest boy when I'm puffed up. You know my name in Pharaoh month. We came up. We on the chain, plus we
couldn't see this yesterday, but you see it now. Anyway, nothing really happened on my way to work. I had an interesting question from some of the nosy people in the world. They asked me what I cut my hair. Emphatically, no. We can happen. You just got lucky. Oh no, sorry, kid. I don't care if you are the baddest bitch on the fucking planet. It ain't going down.
This gon' hurt
not
me
by my
more than it hurts you. Slap you like the doctor to say your mama hurt you. Just so you can feel me. I'ma feel this world when it kill me. Even if time stands still, I'ma still be underground and filthy. Gotta have my way like a
you know what happened to that story, right?
Until I'm proven guilty.
Homeboy went after Harlan fucking put him in the fucking knife, cut his hair. Next thing you know, he's in a dungeon, being treated like a slave, okay? Then, you realize what the hell happened until they actually put the man's hands against the column and brought the house down because of him back. So, ladies, I must ask you this, and ask you this politely. Please, do not ask me because I cut my hair. Let that come back blindly and destroy your home. Do you understand that? Because that's exactly what you are. That's exactly what I am. A homie. I will wreck your home.
Stay with the heat, stay
Not blow it up.
fools like you from rocks and gleam. So toss that link. Should've destroyed that link. Shake the canal, raise that link.
The most jackasses I know. Alright, so let's get on here and see what's happening in the rest of the world. And of course, like I said, there's a lot of things that be happening around my house. Of course, you gotta have nosy neighbors. You gotta have, dingleberries who are too good for busybodies themselves, mind their own damn business. And then you talk about stress. Well, those stresses come when you become too much of a busybody and you're not helping the situation. You're adding to the situation. And in that case, that's where we have to start our first story on domestic violence, which affects everyone, even Hollywood's biggest celebrities like Chris Brown and Rihanna. Oh, this is going through some problems. Oh, this is going through some problems. Oh, this is going through some problems. Okay, well, needless to say, no one is immune to the harmful effects of domestic violence, not even celebrities. These stars have all spoken out. Some, after sadly experiencing for themselves. And the first one we're going to go to see that is 12 slides is Rihanna. Rihanna basically is a tomboy. Flat out. She's a straight up tomboy. And she got her choice and she's saying she's a little rough and whatnot. But then she gotta find somebody a little bit rougher like Chris Brown. Beat that ass. Okay? And what should she do? Write about it. Put it in a song. Like everybody else. Most artists, that's what we do. We write poems like centrifuge of pain and experience. And you know something? You know what's really funny? Is that we're discounted for what we know by those who think they know everything. You know, I can't do that. Next one. Oh, that's a Christina Aguilera. Yeah. Old girl, you know, singing spoken about the abuse she and her mom suffered at the hands of her father. Okay? It's a hush, suck. Not everybody likes to wear on their sleeve and talk about it. Makes people uncomfortable. There's a lot of shame around it. But that's why for me, it's so important for me to speak my truth in helping others to find theirs and find their own hope in a hopeless situation. So, what does that tell you, lady? Why are you in a hopeless situation? Because you love dead. Love is blind, but you know, so is stupidity is grand for that stuff. Okay? And of course, my Terry, Halle Berry, and wow, here's a shocker. How does a man involved in domestic violence become a domestic violence victim? Well, here you got Patrick Stewart, you know, from Star Trek days and shit. Okay, during the Comic Palooza and Amnesty International Q&A in 2015, he actually spoke about watching his father, who he described as a weekend drunk, abuse his mother. No one escapes the trauma of those experiences, he said.
Well, you know, I guess he did not get beat up by a woman. He just wanted to watch his mom take a, you know, his mom and the family, the rest of the family take a, like, you know, a ritualistic ass beat.
Let's see, who was this? Yeah, we already seen her. Danny Craig, 007 star, okay? Says it has appeared on several PSAs to raise awareness about violence against women. In one called Equal, he says, if I saw it happening, I wouldn't blame. I'd help. Well, let me tell you something, Danny Craig. While you're busy womanizing and so forth and bringing like the stock of maildom down to like about a good 10 cents, thank you very much. You know, James Bond was a womanizer. All that good shit. Okay? And that is like, you know, good psychological abuse. But then again, that's your character. Okay, and let's see, Nicole Kidman. Let's see, Reese Witherspoon. You know, typical, like, let's see, Selma Hayek. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see how that happens. Let's see, Marissa Margay, whatever the hell her name is. Yeah, let's see, Annie Lennox, of all people. But then again, there's a situation out there that involves domestic violence, okay? Now, most of you chicks out there and so forth, and I say this emphatically, is that you're dealing with, you know, if you're dealing with an abusive spouse and so forth, or abusive husband or boyfriend or anything of that nature, 9 times out of 10, you're too stuck in your own insecurities to get from out of it, okay? So, why be in a relationship like that, huh? Why? Because you love him? Because he's your everything? Okay, well, let's flip the script here on that and see how many, okay, and we're doing this on gender equality here, how many men are in an abusive relationship with their women? Women who like to psychologically punch. Women who like to hit you anyway because you're a regal little tomboy. Well, because they don't even know their own femininity. They talk about it, but they don't recognize it. And then, when they go out, they're almost afraid to leave the house and so forth because they put the makeup on and it makes them look like a cartoon to billboard. If I want to see cartoons on a billboard, I'd go out and get me a Marvel magazine, right? Stop with the massacre. Straight up. But what about men who abuse systematically by women? How about that, huh? Well, as the last poet once said, and this is like way back in the 60s, the men turn into women and the women turn into me. What does that tell you? Okay, dang, oh, there we go. Alright, what does that tell you? That tells you right then and there that there is a systematic change. And a lot of women are basically going behind the thing that if Hillary Clinton wins, that means she becomes the queen of the country. We have a queen in England, we have a queen in the United States. Guess what? Women are going to start knuckling up on fools. Okay? No more is there going to be a victim thing here. This is you're going to have a victimizer. And seldom does a victimizer ever say they're sorry. Women are a little bit colder than that, homeboy. You better get it together. That's the reason why I walk around with my Fred Flintstone nuts. I'm not changing those for nothing. I don't care. Alright? Let them lead me into victory. Alright? Anyway, let's move along. Because yeah, domestic violence is a very serious thing. So, the best way out of it and so forth is clean. You got together in love, stay in love. Sure, you're gonna have a yes and a no conversation and whatnot, but hey, talk it out. There's no need of every 5 minutes. Boring. It is. It shows your level of immaturity. That's what it does. Any drama queen knows that. All that crap. Alright? Get over yourself. Damn. It is not that important. You know? Prioritize what is important before you start to have an argument. Guess what? It diffuses a lot of things. Or, as most of my homies will tell you, if you don't flow, you got to go. That's right. If you go, Jack, don't come back until obviously you come to a
some sort of common sense to talk to you. Yelling and screaming does not move me at all. I've been through 4 years in the Marine Corps. You can yell and scream all you want. I'm not budging. Straight up and down. That's because I am a rebel. Alright, so let's go around the world and see what's going on here. Oh yes, President Duterte. My favorite Filipino Donald Trump. What's happening at home? Seems like in Manila, President Rodrigo Duterte is turning to another battle aside from illegal drug smoking in public places. Health Secretary Pauline Ubay told the Associated Press on Tuesday that she hopes the president can sign the draft executive order banning smoking in public nationwide before the end of the month. The department is pushing for a ban to start before the law providing graphic health warnings on tobacco products is fully implemented on November 4th. Ubay said Duterte wants a 100% smoke-free environment in public places similar to Davao, the southern city where he was formerly mayor. Designated smoking areas are to be outdoors and away from the public, and local government units will be asked to issue ordinances to enforce the smoking ban and set penalties. She said e-cigarettes will be included in the ban because they too produce smoke. Vapor. Some people say it's vapor, some people say it's smoke. Oh my God. I got an answer here to chew me up. Anyway. That's the question. That's funny to me. That's funny. Okay? Now, here's the problem with this. There's always a problem with everything. There's always a problem with everything at some particular point in time. But what we find here is that when there's a no smoking ordinance, people will find ways to get around it. And you can set up as many traps, as many laws as you wish. But people will, in general, ultimately find themselves a way around it. You know something? How about this for a Filipino law, okay? Stop the importing and exporting of sex slaves, okay? You guys are right there, okay? You guys are right there. Between Guam, Thailand, China, Hong Kong, you guys are key. You guys are key access points to make sure that you get all these nice little girls and people in these little storage boxes that are traveled by tractor trailer. They go overseas and they wind up in San Francisco where the CIA will basically buy, their own girls from those particular sites. It's still going on right now. Okay, it's still going on right now. Where the CIA is actually out there buying homes. Okay? These women can't even speak English at all, and the sex trade continues. When you guys decide to stop the sex trade, maybe that smoking ordinance doesn't look so petty after all. Stop the big stuff, then you can start, then you can work, and then you can, get to the little stuff. Right? Because that's what it sounds like, we're going to be petty enough to rake the poor people over the coals for smoking in public. But when it comes to our hands in the international Pacific Rim sex trade, okay, not only that, but also in body parts trade, okay, where, somebody's liver, spleen, and everything else in the contents is missing, that sort of thing, paid by the highest bidder. When those two activities seem to come to a crawl or an end, then you have room to make a smoking ordinance. You have so many bigger problems, alright? One, you guys got no earthquake insurance out there. What if the ring of fire decides to say, you know something? Today's that day. Bam! Where are you people gonna go? The emergency and rescue efforts are gonna look like crap. Second of all, you're gonna run out of food. Third, people are gonna riot. And fourth, total anarchy. And then fifth, boom, meltdown of society as we know it. Alright? And that's what a lot of you hope. You really do hope. You know something? I got some hot Doritos. Oh, here it is. Yo, Cheetos on the bed. I haven't eaten for breakfast today. That and some, y'all can see some, leftover salmon from last night that I cooked. Cooked a gang of potato chips and it's probably gonna sit there until I get back. It's gonna be a waste anyway. But I got therapy today, so look out. Ow! Oh yeah. Plus, I gotta give it to President Duterte. He was hunting down thousands upon thousands of gang members, drug lords, He's going through one favela after another ghetto. He's going through each and every ghetto with death squads. And he's knocking niggas off, knocking niggas out. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what the heck he's doing. It is almost like street genocide. If you are caught thinking about drugs, you will get shot. Okay? Or you get taken away somewhere and they will shoot you. So, but there's that double indemnity clause too as well. How is it that this guy is like is the mayor of one town, becomes the president, and then has the nerve to invite Mexico to come like, hey, come in, use our field, we'll pay you. Yeah, grow as much heroin as you want, because heroin is now the trade that's coming out of, say, Mexico and Iguala. Okay, it's coming out of Mexico. It's a much cheaper bill. And when was the last time you ever heard of the U.S. Border Patrol agents, ATF, CIA, FBI, have ever stopped a huge shipment of heroin? Not since 1972. Okay? Not since 1972. Alright, think about it, people. Some of you are history buffs. You should see this stuff. Alright? Me? I don't have to do the research. I was living on the block when it happened. Okay? Where do you think the nickname Bumpy Knuckles came from? Ha! Chicago House my foot. Y'all sucked at it. Alright? So, the reason being, people go to these tropical places to grow farms, grow heroin, grow coca. You can't grow coca leaves once a crack, but you can grow marijuana. Cocaine, heroin, hash oil, that sort of stuff. All that stuff can be grown in the tropics. Okay? All you need is a few hundred guards and that's it. Every brother, the shipment and delay and everything. So if at any time there's going to be like a huge heroin, bust and whatnot.
Oh, snap. Y'all waiting for the wake-up show? Y'all waiting for the wake-up show? Y'all waiting for the wake-up show? Y'all waiting for the wake-up show?
We'll get a handle on it.
Ktng morning show.
That sort of thing.
On Periscope and live stream on your Facebook.
It's not a happening thing
Coming at
when
you
are sacrificing so many of the people just to make a point. A point about what? What are you making a point of?
Rap music because I never dug disco.
Taking, the lives, taking care of many children. Perhaps those drug agents are basically trying to, bring awareness to people in their township that, hey, perhaps we can use this money to build our school, to build libraries, and stop being capitalist pigs, killing people with drugs. Yeah, right, and I'm hoping for a conscientious drug use. Yeah, right. Anyway, what's our next story? I find these things amusingly funny to me.
Rap music because I never dug disco.
And it's not just the fact that these contradictions. These are more or less like, what if issues? What if, good old Rodrigo, decided that we need to increase tourism. So in order to decrease tourism, you gotta clean up the streets. Alright? Think about it. When Duterte took office on June 30th, Ronnie expanded policies from Davao, such as his anti-gang, anti-drug campaign. Crackdown is up to about some 3,600 suspected drug dealers and users dead, including more than 1,500 suspects killed and gun battles were free. The killings have been widely condemned from human rights advocates and the United States, European Union, and the United Nations. First and foremost, not since the Khmer Rouge and the Ktng have there ever been this kind of widespread killing. Except for I find in the total hypocrisy of the United States to sit there and say, oh, that's bad, you're killing your people. Okay? Excuse me, but don't Black Lives Matter? How come we can sit up and point the fingers at everybody else and not take the responsibilities of what we got here at home? That to me says a lot. That's why I like to go to the international news and sit there and say, oh, man, these guys are doing this. Wow, they're doing this. That's bad. sit here and claim that this is the best country in the freaking world when you got black people, brown people, shot up, profiled, pulled over for being suspect, insulted, humiliated, okay? Emasculated, okay? People don't understand. The black man's burden in this country is not a burden unto himself. It is a burden of everything that comes down on him, from his woman all the way up, from his mama all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way stupid. Okay? So if anything, sing that song from mind. When it comes to like, lyrics, I mean, come on,
momentos inolvidables, inolvidables como las tardes en que la lluvia desde la loma no nos dejaban ir a Zapopan.
Not always stop right. The industry didn't stop your party long before you had a hit record. It's almost funny to me. But this is what we do here. I make fun of this stuff for the simple reason because it's funny to me. It's funny to me. How is it that I bring into discussion? How is it that we can sit there and point fingers at everybody else in the world and say, China, human rights abuse, Syria, human rights abuse, North Africa, human rights abuse, and yet still we commit more murders in this country. We incarcerate more black and brown people than anything else on the pretense of bullshit. And then what makes it so bad, right? What makes it so bad, right? Our justice system does nothing to reprimand any of the guilty parties and condemn that person. Like a dude, I was reading this story the other day. This dude spent like 27 years for a crime he didn't commit. Okay? Obama pardoned 30 people already. Okay? Anybody who does stuff on seditious reasons, they ain't get nowhere. Okay? Okay? That's the time the club fed. Did you see the disparity here, people? We can't sit up and join in with all the other white bread nations and sit there and say, oh, there's human rights abuse. That's abuse. That's abuse. And you can't clean up the policing that you do here. You cannot give people cultural sensitivity training. You don't teach people how to become, say, negotiators. They can't talk to somebody before they shoot them. The United States is based on shoot first, ask questions later. Right? Nobody wants to walk up to a violent situation and sit there and say, excuse me, man, are you having a hard day? No cop will do so. Let's say that. No pig will do so. There are a few cops that will actually, find out what's going on, especially if they just looking to accept the opposite situation. But for these new suckers, recruits, just graduated, y'all gonna do exactly what you see on TV. Shoot first and ask questions later. And then the most exonerable thing is the FOP, Fraternal Order of Police, that is basically just washing everything you do under the rug. Any crime that you commit as a police officer, exonerate. Come on, you know the title. Shoot a black man, get a vacation. Shoot a black man, get recycled to someplace else. Okay? When are we, okay, black people, or to stop this peaceful protest crap, alright? We're making waves. We're doing this. We're doing that. When are we going to take the centerpiece of that power and actually start affecting the laws of this country? We can sit up and bang on the walls all freaking day talking about not fair, not fair, not fair, until you actually get it within your head that you need to put down some sort of legislation and go through the process of getting enough signatures that we want this as law. We are the people. Use the Constitution against the Constitution. Come on, people, wake the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. If you don't know what's in the Constitution for you, why don't you learn to use it against those who basically, honor it as one of the most priceless documents in America? Why? Why don't you? So entertain me. Humor me, please. I just want to see why. Why is it that we can't sit up and use the Constitution or the Bill of Rights against itself? You know why? Because we're too busy doing this. Too fit. What do we want? We don't know. When do we get it? I don't care. That's not even counterproductive. That's not even productive. Okay? That's just getting out there and being a bunch of babies and whatnot going, somebody take my thing. Doing a particular thing. Martha Barajas is just taking it up the chin real quick. Okay, I have to switch this into the Latino chamber news and so forth because it's so funny to me. Here's this woman who's had two kids from this one Mexican lady who had 2 kids from black men. Seems like she can't get enough. Anyway, I step away from that skank. Straight up. She's full of it. And I can see her coming a mile away. It's like, hey, there you go. Pollo Loco. But when we have issues like that, we need to address those issues. We need to address the issues of racism in this country in such a profound way that not only does it become thought-provoking, but we start to see solutions at work. Y'all, keep in mind, human beings are going to be human beings. There's nothing you can do to change them except for how you raise them. And that's the reason why scientists are now coming up with a way of making in vitro babies without sperm and or uterus. Okay, go for it. Way to go, right race. Yeah. Alright. Stop the browning of the planet. The mudslide. Anyway. Alright. So I'm working with the environment of all people. And my environment is simply one that deserves to be looked at. Okay? I don't mind. What I find very humorous in many cases. Oh boy, we're at the halfway point here. You know what happens here. We're at the halfway point. Gotta get it queued. Gotta get it queued up. Oh yeah. That's right. Northeast Groovers. There's meters. All that good stuff. Hold up, baby. Oh yeah, there you go. And it's on the freeway? Alright, cool. Hey Joe. Where you think you're going with that journey, Joe? Hey, the Rolling Stones are going to have a new album coming up in near the end of the year. Lonesome Blues. I think I might actually play that on here. I don't know, it's great, just in time for the holidays. Yeah, okay, go on. Right. Right the halfway mark, people. You're listening to Sexual Healing, but it's done with a hot brass band. Yeah. Y'all like that one? Anyway, onward and forward. This is Ktng, 860am.org. And you have your host, or the host, on his own radio station, the GTR, all day underneath the 101 freeway. Coppercats on Facebook and on YouTube. I don't know, my YouTube thing has been freezing for a minute, so I'm still live. Obviously, I'm broadcasting. That happened. I just got freeze frame going on, like, on Facebook. It's so funny, man. I should be on, like, the cover of a cereal box for that. Whatever. Anyway, let's get back into, like, some of the topics that I find most endearing. But we now know that if we are going to be continuous, we now know that if we're going to fight racism and so forth, we have to like start at the home. Children are, babies are babies. Babies don't care what color you are or anything like that. All they know is that they're babies. and they like looking at other babies. Now, as they grow into kids play with each other. Doesn't matter what color you are. If you can catch the ball, you're on the team, right? Simple thing. Now, as kids grow up into adults, that's where racism starts to form its own opinion, its own biases. That's when the behavior of racism comes in. For example, tapes or no tapes, the Apprentice alums recall Donald Trump's sexist and racist behavior. All the stuff that did not make it to the final cut. Now did it? Apprentice producer Mark Burnett might not be willing or legally able to release recordings from Donald Trump's 11-year tenure on NBC reality show, The Apprentice. But in the wake of the Republican presidential candidate's explosive comments revealed in an Access Hollywood tape from 2015, several people associated with The Apprentice are coming forward to discuss the type and kind of behavior that might have been on public display had Burnett decided to allow access to the tapes.
Oh snap, y'all waiting for the wake-up show? Y'all waiting for the wake-up show? Y'all waiting for the wake-up show? Y'all waiting for the wake-up show?
On The Apprentice.
KTNG Morning Show.
As well as
on Periscope and live stream on your Facebook. Coming at you.
Based on interviews, a picture emerged of Trump as a dominating president who routinely made sexist comments. At times, he even exhibited racist behavior. Okay? Okay? You look at the level of this man's education, alright? He's just a damn New Yorker. You know, freaking lot of money with not too much in the, in the common sense of it. Okay? So, he's always gonna be that way. It's never gonna change. Okay? I'll give you a good reason. Sorry for the long pause here. I'll give you a good source here. On the show, Trump repeatedly emphasized the female contestants' looks. When we first started shooting, and there were still a lot of contestants, and you don't necessarily know all their names well, you definitely would describe the girls by their bodies and their physical attributes. There's a source who worked on the show, but declined to be named. Like the girl with the really big chest and blonde hair, and the really hot one. Whereas male contestants were referred to by the college they attended or their business background. Source for that while Trump talked to male contestants like college, he was known for talking down to the female competitors like children. Well, baby, honey, let me give you a page from out of Amarosa's book of, jackasses. Right? First and foremost, you're going to one of the richest jackasses there is on the planet, and you're asking him for business advice. When he done cheated on his taxes, called women all kinds of foul ass names, okay? And for some overly sensitive reason, every woman on the planet, every woman in the United States right now is like, ooh, you're like, damn. You're like, damn. Those guys over there, they sit there and roughneck on the buildings and they're building with some tall stuff in it. It's like, honey, if you didn't wear the type of stuff that you were wearing, you wouldn't have to say the stuff that we do. Watch clothes, watch them out. Alright? But it is demonstrative, and I say it again, that Trump has been known to do this since day one. Where did he learn it from? At home. As a child, he learned it at home. And he heard it from his mansion. He heard it from his mom. He heard it from his dad. He heard it from the people he worked with. He knew no better. And out of ignorance, this man is more of a nigga than anything else. So, I question you Republican people out there. How is it that you're going to help put, Captain Caveman, #cheeseburger in office when his whole mission is to spend as much money of the government's money as possible? How many times I can tell you, we are the government. We're the people. We the people are the government. we put turkeys in here to represent our best behavior. Because if we had to, everybody in the station had to walk in to say the White House, everybody in the country has one day to serve in the White House. Okay? And make laws, things will actually get done. It will get done. Right? Or they might just sit on the, sit on the bump, sit on the fence. You never know. But here's the thing, people. You have Hillary. She has like maybe some this. And then you have Donald, who has way too much of it. And the early November 8th, when November 8th hits, those mail-in ballots are going out. When those mail-in ballots go out, guess what? Hillary might win the election before it even televised. Wouldn't that be something? Hillary wins. Hillary wins. Hot sauce wins. That means she can go into any hood with a pork chop sandwich, macaroni and cheese, grain, big ass biscuit. Okay? $5.95 at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles because she's a black woman. That's right. Hillary is black because she married a black man named Bill Clinton who got himself the presidential blowjob. Beat the Mile, I mean, come on, that beats the Mile High Club in my book. I mean, come on. The Mile High Club, I can be rap with random president. You'll lose this chick and whiskey, provide it. Have you seen this chick lately? I mean, she looks like a walrus. Oh my God. How does she even stand? Maybe she's got kickstands on the wall. Anyway, on to our next important story here. So we like to call all the orthodontists of America should be happy. They should be really happy because this is the only day they know the cavities are going to come in and start ruining everybody's teeth. So, here's a ranking of the worst Halloween candy for your teeth. Attention. Alright. Knowing that Reese's Peanut Butter Cups takes 734 jumping jacks burn off may not really please you or prevent you from reaching for another. But maybe knowing that those little fun-sized treats really do a number on your dental health might make you think twice. Dr. Holly Halliday, periodontist, and Dr. Gabriel Nanaranian, a dentist, both from Wilson Dentistry, told Pop Sugar, that's the article that is, quote-unquote, the most carcinogenic food, i.e. the most likely to cause cavities, on this sticky one. Here's a list of sticky candies from worst to least harmful. Laffy Taffy, Peanut Butter Cups, alright, Starburst, Dots, Gummy Bears and Worms, Skittles, Raisinets, Snickers, Milky Way, Twix. Okay? Now, I will post this on Facebook later today to let you guys know that, caramel candy, apples, and so forth are not good either. Alright? But before you go fly into your jack-o'-lantern, we offer a bit of good news. Better candy include Kit Kat, Nestle Crunch, Hershey's Chocolate, M&M's, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and similar chocolate because they are not as sticky as the ones mentioned above. But more important than what candy you wrap is how you eat it and what you do after you're done. It's better to have them all at once than several times throughout the day. When you have them all at once, it's just one insult to teeth. But if you eat them often during the day, you're constantly exposing your teeth to sugar. That constant exposure ultimately weakens the enamel, which is called recalcification. If it continues, the enamel will become aggravated. And you have it. Not the candy, dilute the mouth with water, dilute the sugar, and wait 30 minutes before you brush your teeth. That's how you know that these sort of things are actually happening. Okay, I do apologize for getting up here so late, but I couldn't do anything about it. because we had what was known as Las Vegas. I didn't finish chips in the morning. I should have grabbed me some taters. I should have this. But I got something inside. Don't worry, I'm gonna have me some noodles later on and whatnot, man. After the show and whatnot. So you guys are not gonna hear me. That's all. I got a crap load of work anyway. But here, I do have our regular PSAs today. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I know I gotta read this one. This one. I think this one too. Let's see, this one. And this one. Okay. So let's go wrestle once around the platform here. Okay, now first I have to give props to my man Cliff, Senior Cliff, who has Senior Cliff Soul Burrito. 36 inches of burrito, baby. That's right, it's got enough meat in it to, like, you know, put one in you. And I'm not phrasing this one, right? I don't care. Anyway, you gotta get down there, 408 West Alondra Boulevard, Compton. Chris is a very wonderful and generous person. I'm gonna hook up with him and get an event started and whatnot. All their Christmas events, so stay tuned. I will have a Christmas event eventually. And I'm gonna hook up with, like, you know, a giveaway of, like, maybe I can give away toys or something. I don't know. That's funny. But I have, like, no card and deliver the stuff. We'll see. Hey! So sponsored by the Latino Chamber of Commerce and Company, maybe they can help it. That's what you gotta do. You gotta come down here and become a member. Right? Be a member on their website or anything of that nature, but, you know, it's the cool thing is that it's always a wonder. It's always a wonderful thing. Oh no, we're not gonna go through that. No, you don't. Let's start that over, baby. Oh, I have ants crawling on me as we speak. Kind of annoying. Hold up. You guys gotta bear with me. I gotta put stuff where it gotta go, baby. Okay. Oh! Yeah. I like putting strange music underneath the stuff that I do here. It makes it for fun. Let's say, how about that one? There we go. Oh! And how about this one? There we go. Yeah, baby. Cool. Alright, now, on with the show. Get out of my cup. Damn, man. They liking my green tea. Put it over here where the other ants don't get to it. Anyway. Oh, yeah. So, let's get on with our public announcements. Okay. And let's see. Councilwoman Tana McCoy is going to have a town hall meeting this Thursday, October 13th, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Burrell McDonald Park, 2516 West Alondra Avenue, Compton, California, 90220. Sorry. There's going to be an interactive town hall meeting with Sheriff Deputy Owen. I know that, brother. Real stand-up guy. City Manager Jerry Grooms, Councilperson McCoy, and Parking Control. And you will have the opportunity to ask questions, voice opinions, and submit concerns regarding public safety and quality of life issues. Remember, your voice matters to us. Open to the public. I should attend this. Alright, for more information, you're going to need to contact Deputy Owens at 310-605-6542 or Vanita Allison, let's see, Alcinet, Backman, just get a casket. Anyway, Vanita, you can call her at 310-605-5612. The show will be played earlier today. Will be played later on today. So that way, because, you know, I will see, the Fall Classic Hiring Spree, which is next Friday, not this Friday coming up, but the next Friday, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Los Angeles City College, 855 North Vermont Avenue, California, Los Angeles, 90029. Register at Hiring Spree LA /classic/fall/classic. Okay, again, it's Hiring Spree LA.LA. HiringSpree.LA/fall/classic. And there's going to be like, you know, a lot of workshops that you can actually go to. It's pretty nice to comply. You know, so come on down. BB has annual veterans and county and community job fair. All are welcome to attend Saturday, October 15th, where there's going to be a tomorrow's Aeronautic Museum at Compton Airport, 961 West Alondra Boulevard, Compton, California, 90220 from 10 to 1 p.m. This is going to be cool, so, you know, I'll have these information throughout the day. And the 2016 Leadership College Expo, Saturday, October 22nd from 9 to 1 p.m. It's going to be in Carson Community Center, 801 East Carson Street, Carson, California, 90754. Get in contact with them at 310-970-7107 for RSVP information. And also, Veteran Family Vision Expo, which is coming up in November, or pretty much the closer it gets to November, the more days I have off. Alright? So if I'm off on Veterans Day and I'm not doing nothing but putting up, you know, military style music and everything, because I'm feeling me. Alright? I'm feeling me. Okay? So, this is going to be at the, let's see, Angels for Sight Vision Clinic, located on 920 North Alameda Street, Compton, California, 90221. And this is going to be on Veterans Day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're going to have food, they're going to have games, stuff for kids, lots of good things, and plus free glasses for all of us veterans. So guys, come on out. You might see me out there. I might be hanging around with my glasses, with my spectacles. But right now, I'm reading everything without my glasses. Yes, I am a forbidden four eyes, as they will call it. More chips, damn it. Okay. And God. On Sundays, on Saturday and Sundays, go to the Manula House. That is where Maria Villarreal is at from the chamber. And she puts up, you know, pork. Oh my God. Gorditas. Oh my God. Menudo. She does it. Pozole. You know, quesadillo. Everything. She does it all. It's good pricing too, from 7 to 1 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. Come through, and if you need a menu or anything like that, you can always hit her up on Facebook, or better yet, you know, come to the Latino Chamber of Congress, and you can ask her, where's this restaurant? And she'll tell you. There's a grand opening at the end of the month coming up and whatnot. I'm also going to be walking the the red carpet twice next year. So, yeah, I got it. My year's going to start off with a good bang. I'm already waiting for, can't wait until 2017. Kids, I'm all psyched for it. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be live. I'm going to be everywhere. As much as I can. I'm going to increase my numbers. And get this. I want to get baby a bigger ring. Oh! I got some other issues. Hold up. Their health careers open house. This is for high school students, parents, teachers, counselors, or anyone that's interested in learning about health career pathways and opportunities. This is going to be at the Rio Hondo College Tech Quad, Saturday, October 15th, 8:30 a.m., 12 p.m. And if you got any questions about it, you can call 562-463-7004. Again, it's 562-463-7004. There's like breakout sessions and information booths, learn about health careers, meet college faculty and counselors from community colleges in the region, enrollment information, transfer pathways, hands-on practice in Roadrunner Journal Hospital Simulation Labs. I mean, it's got a lot, and you can learn a lot too. So, you know, this is about pathways to well-paying, fulfilling careers. Okay? What's the definition of a job? Just over drugs. Or, I'm sitting in a desk with a whole bunch of answers. Okay. Now, there's a seasonal hiring event coming up on October 14th and 15th. And this is going to be Target stores. They're doing seasonal hiring. Of course, we're going to get to Black Friday, which I try to stay away from shopping stores because somebody might decide to try to buy me or some shit like that. And also, we got, let's see, whatever for seasonal hiring. They do have benefits, merchandise discount, competitive pay, flexible scheduling. Work somewhere you love. That's what it is. Target is a pretty decent store. A lot of happy people there. I would get in contact with them online, since that's the best way to actually get a hold of them. But it seems that they are having an event coming between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. and meet the team and learn about, available positions. You may have the opportunity to review or spot apply and get hired right on the spot. Okay. So for information on it, I would say go to targetstores.com/careers, and they will point you in the right direction and when to show up on October 14th and 15th from 12 to 8. Okay. And so now we are coming to the final portions of our day, which is known as the Morality Minute. Now, the stories I related to you and so forth really are relating on why we successfully regard the legend of evil more so than we try to print out or put out good. Rule number 1. Good does not sell newspapers. It does not sell airtime on radio or TV. It doesn't. People like to look at the embarrassment, the drug test, but they love evil every single day because that's how they fashion their lives from. Art does not imitate life. Life imitates art. Okay? And if you're a follower of that and so forth, that's where you need to be as a follower. Okay? Until you actually get out and create something that is more meaningful, that will change the lives of people, then you are not creating at all. If you cannot write a simple line of poetry to uplift something, you are not creating at all. If you are making music just to sell and be a jackass about it, you're not creating music. You're not writing music. You're not doing anything positive in your community. If you think it's an only way to get out of it, by all means, go ahead. I'm not willing to stop your party. I'm just going to watch you have what is known as a systematic case of remorse. And I love it when people go through their remorse because they didn't want to listen to nothing else but their own garbage. Self-fulfilling prophecy, my ass. Alright? Anyway, you have to take care of each other and do better. Okay? We all have to do better. The economy doesn't make it even easier for any of us. You, me, her, him, doesn't matter. But if we all combine and we work together, we can actually get things done. Okay? I, for one, say it does work. Teamwork does work.
Make it work.
But there have to be definable goals for the team in order for it to work. You just can't set it out there and say, this is how it's going to be. Okay? Without no guidelines whatsoever. And if you're doing that crap without any guidelines, guess what? You are shortchanging yourself and your wisdom as a leader.
That'll work.
Okay? If you're not in the pit, shut up. If you're not willing to get in the pit, turn around and go to another club. Alright? I like the pit. Because 1, I understand it. 2, I can dance in it. 3, I can run it. So speaking of run things, let's give our last hour shout outs for the morning. See who's up on Messenger. Alright, here we go. Oh my God. Matthew Crawford, good morning. Strategic Uno, good morning. Let's see. Aki Bear, good morning. Monk Beach, good morning. Gabriel, good morning. Malapa, good morning. Brian O'Parker, good morning. Adrian Ray Perez, good morning. Sergio Martinez, good morning. Daquan, Great Digger, good morning. Whiskey Davila, good morning. Yambi, good morning. Good morning to all my cousins, my nieces, my nephews, all my Coco babies everywhere. Good morning. This is the KTNG Morning Show. Good morning to my man, Super Walt of the Man Who Remembers Show. D-Lo, the man who has now got the second annex of Remote Radio about to happen. That's right, he's building a spot now, even as we speak, so we're going to branch and start growing. Also, E. Ross and his family. Luke K, the man who does his work at night to make music more challenging. Good morning.
Even that, you're probably still in bed asleep.
And I gotta do something with the damn light. Okay. And let's see, Lisa Arredondo, hip hop queen, keep that history going, baby. And I think that's pretty much it. All right, people. Stay tuned next for the Compton Community Weekly Editorial. I've been your host on KTNG Morning Show.
Did you guys hear that?
Then stay tuned for the Compton Community
we are out of
Weekly
here. Love, peace, and jiggery.
Next on KTNG 860 AM.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
It's weird. I never heard anything like that.
Oh.
It is necessary for the country to keep